Hello everyone, today I'm with a new video. Nobel Prize for Medicine has been announced for the year 2020. Okay, so three persons, Harvey J. Alter, Michael Horton, Charles M. Rice. They got this prize for their contribution for the discovery of hepatitis C virus. So let us see what are the details of this announcement. So these are the name of this allied persons. They are Harvey J. Alter, Charles M. Rice, and Michael Horton for the discovery of hepatitis C virus. Okay, so actually Nobel Prize is an annual international award bestowed to the people who are excelling in academic culture and scientific advances. Okay, and this will be awarded by Swedish and Norwegian institution, and this is based on the will of a Swedish chemist. Okay, chemist and engineer and an industrialist who is Alfred Nobel. So from his name comes the name of this prize, that is Nobel Prize, because his name is Alfred Nobel. Okay, so when it was started in 1895, based on his will they have started awarding this Nobel Prize. So at that time there was only 5 Nobel Prizes. Okay, so at present they are awarding about 6 Nobel Prizes. At that time there was no Nobel Prize for the economics, but at present they are also giving Nobel Prizes for economics also. Okay, so this is based on the will of a Swedish chemist, engineer and industrialist known as Alfred Nobel, and this is will be given by Swedish and Norwegian institutions. Okay, so I told you that there are 6 Nobel Prizes at present, and they are Nobel Prizes for physics, chemistry, literature, peace, economics and medicine. Okay, so at so far they have announced only the prizes for the medicine, and in the coming days they will be announcing the Nobel Prizes for the other 5 uh, subjects also. Okay, so we will have to wait for that. Okay, so now they have announced for the medicine. The prize money is about 11 lakh 18,000 US dollars plus a gold medal, and for this time uh, they have awarded this Nobel Prize for the medicine for their contribution in the uh, identification of this hepatitis C virus. Okay, so hepatitis you may be knowing because it's a common term in India, because there are so many cases in our country. Okay, so hepatitis means it comes from two words, that is, one is hepatic means something related to liver. Okay, that is what is the word suggests. The term hepatic means something related to liver. Okay, liver we are commonly known as hepatic. Okay, in medical term we will be using hepatic as liver. Okay, then itis means the second term. Itis means inflammation, so hepatitis means inflammation of the liver. Okay, so the disease is inflammation of the liver, but the problem is that sometimes it's just an inflammation, but later it can cause, or it can transform into cirrhosis, that means liver cirrhosis, or the lethal form like cancers. Okay, so this is a very dangerous disease. Even though it is starting as a liver inflammation, that is a simple disease, later it can convert into cirrhosis or cancer. Okay, so that is very lethal. So as per the WHO estimate, there are about 70 million hepatitis infections globally. So this is a very big number. Okay, so if as per WHO estimates, they are saying that there are about 70 million hepatitis C infections globally. This must be taken care of. Okay, such a big number it is, and around 4 lakh death occurs every year. Okay, so this is the report of, as per the information from the WHO, and the point here is that um, earlier there was we have already a hepatitis A as well as hepatitis B. Okay, hepatitis A is spreading through contaminated food and water, and that will be lasting only for days. Okay, that's a simple infection. Then but number is more. Okay, then hepatitis B also is there. That is a chronic kind of infection transferring mainly through the blood transfusions and all. Okay, so that is a lethal infection. Then apart from these two kind of infection, there was another one more infection was there at that time. scientists couldn't identify from where this infection is occurring. Okay, they only knew two infections at that time. That is, I'm talking about the time before the identification of this particular C virus. Okay, so at that time they only knew two viruses, that is hepatitis A and hepatitis B. But there were diseases happening to livers uh, due to some unknown viruses. Okay, so they were in the run of identifying that particular virus. Okay, so what happened is that Horton, not Horton, Alder identified the presence of another virus because he conducted a lot of studies on the blood transfusion patients. Okay, so because mainly at that time what happened was the hepatitis, this unknown virus disease was common in people who is getting transfusion. Okay, blood transfusion. So this was common for people who are getting blood transfusion. So he conducted, that is Halton, conducted many studies on this blood transfusion patients. Okay, so at that time he found that Alter found that there is another uh, particular virus which is causing this hepatic infection other than A and B. Okay, so he is the person who identified the presence of another virus. Okay, he conducted many studies on this transfusion, blood transfusion patients. Okay, then comes Horton. Horton isolated that particular C virus. He identified that hepatitis C virus. He found that this virus is particular strain. Okay, so he is the person who isolated the virus. So even though Alter is the person who identified the presence of another particular virus, Horton is the person who isolated that particular virus. Okay, so then is this Rice. He did all the genetic engineering studies on this hepatitis C virus because there are lot of properties for every viruses. Sometimes it may undergo mutation. There may be different type of strains of viruses, like you may be knowing, because coronavirus is having that is rapid during this time, is having a lot of changes going on. Okay, every day and every infection it is having a lot of genetic mutations and strains happening. So that is why it is untamable. Okay, we are really doing very hard to tame this coronavirus. Okay, likewise for every viruses there will be some kind of genetic makeup and genetic changes is going on that. So all these genetic engineering studies has been carried out by Rice. Okay, so these are the contributions of these three allied persons, and they found that there are different type of viruses, and they are isolated also, and also done all the genetic related studies on this particular virus. So thus they found the hepatitis C virus in total. Okay, so before that it was really difficult for the doctors to contain this virus because it was common for all the people who was getting this blood transfusion, because the problem was there are a lot of carriers at that time. Okay, so the problem is that these carriers will not be showing any symptoms or signs related to this particular infection. They will be just simply uh, giving or donating their blood and they will be leaving. Okay, so the patient or the person who are in need of this blood will be, or who is getting this transfusion will be affected by this hepatitis C infection, even though that particular C virus is not causing any infection in the person who donated the blood. For that person who donated the blood, it may not be causing any problem, but the person who received the blood will be showing all the symptoms and signs of this particular infection. He will be infected. Okay, so likewise it was that infection was common. So earlier it was very difficult for uh, stopping this kind of transfer. With the identification of this particular virus and studying all those genetic makeup, it was easy and for testing these viruses. And later they studied on this particular hepatitis C viruses, and they found that test for it was very sensitive test for this particular viruses, and they also identified the medicine for this particular disease. So after identification of these viruses, with the contribution of all these three scientists, they developed this test as well as the medicine for this hepatitis C. Okay, so that was a very um, remarkable uh, uh, job by these people. Okay, so this is the thing, or this is the case behind this particular um, study. Okay, then I told you everything regarding the case hepatitis as well as the studies done by these three scientists. Okay, so now we will check what is the importance of this particular Nobel Prize at this present time, because uh, this at this time, you know, the coronavirus is having its grip of all over all over the world. Okay, so now it is high time that we can realize the importance of science and research and how it is important for the common people, because even though even it is it's about 8 months after infection of corona, it's not possible to identify a long term solution for the infection. Okay, so still we are trying and struggling for identification of a particular vaccine for the coronavirus. So at this point of time we are knowing the importance of research and science. So this is very important. uh, this is very important project by them. Okay, another point is that you may be thinking that why they didn't award any uh, Nobel Prize for the corona infection and all that, because so far they have none has identified, or the none has come forward with any particular solution for this coronaviruses with like vaccines or medicine. Okay, that is why they have not considered any corona medicine related studies. Sometime maybe next year, someone who is efficient maybe come with some kind of vaccine or some other medicine. At that time they will be getting uh, a nice this Nobel Prize next year. Okay, so for this year, these are the three scientists who got Nobel Prizes. They are Alter, I'll tell you the full name, Harvey J. Alter, Charles M. Rice, and Michael Horton. Okay, so remember all these names and the contributions that they have done towards the identification of hepatitis C virus. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.